This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pim Fox. Now, my next guest has a resume that would make a business school admissions officer cry with tears of joy. He joined Citigroup in 1973. He became the president and the COO of Citigroup in the early 1990s. He then moved to the healthcare industry and then private equity. He became the chairman of True North Communications, an advertising holding company. In 1998, he became the chairman and the CEO of Priceline.com before serving as the chairman of MidOcean Partners. And now, well, I don't want to say finally, you never know. He's the chairman and the CEO of FreshDirect.com, the online grocery company. Richard Braddock, welcome to Taking Stock. Good to have you with us.
Oh, nice to be with you.
In this long career, now that you're firmly planted in the Internet, what is the business model that works for the Internet? We've seen different types of models come and go. What's your estimate of what works for the Internet?
Well, first of all, I think what excites me about the Internet, it is truly a transformative medium, and so it allows you to deal with businesses in a state of either great change or very fast growth or a combination thereof. And the exciting extension of that, which relates to FreshDirect and the other businesses I've been on, is that at the end of the day, having said all that, you need to have an honest P&L to run a business. And the Internet is, I've been on it for 10 years, and I've watched the first incarnation, so to speak, where a lot of free capital ran around and chased business models that were relatively immature, and then the door slammed shut, so a lot of businesses went out of business. This time around, there are many businesses on the Internet that don't have an honest stream of revenue, so to speak, related to the business, so they're relying on things like selling advertising to create a P&L.
So you don't believe that that really works? In other words, you've got to have the core business needs to be making money in order for it to be a legitimate long-term business. No more of this sort of ancillary income is going to come somehow from, as you said, selling ads or selling the eyeballs. You don't buy that.
An Internet can make a business a lot better, but it can't take a business that doesn't have a right to exist and turn it into one.
All right, well, let's talk about a business that seems to have a right to exist, and maybe the Internet's making it better. That's the grocery business. You're the head of FreshDirect. What have you learned as the head of FreshDirect? What is the grocery store business going through?
Well, first of all, the way we think about our business is that we're not trying simply to be an Internet grocery store. We're actually trying to take modern techniques and give our customers a superior shopping experience. So the Internet in that context, for us, is a medium that allows us to offer our customers value and an experience that they really can't get in the real world.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't it a question where you don't have bricks and mortar stores, so you don't have that cost, and you turn the customer into the order clerk as well, and then it's just a way of customizing the experience online?
Well, first of all, in all Internet businesses, the customer has a lot more control. They can access you from wherever they want, whenever they want, and you have to be ready to serve them and serve them effectively. You have, however, also what I think is a bit of a way to keep us all honest. Your competition's only a click away on the Internet. If you have someone in your grocery store, they have a hard time getting to the next one to replace, bad service situations they've had.
So consistent high service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
But put another way, we know an incredibly greater amount about our customers than any offline merchant of any sort or grocery store does. So we're able to today take that information and turn it around to give really unique solutions to our customers as they shop with us.
What kinds of innovations have you brought to the customer experience?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that. I'll give you a couple of examples. We have the richest database I've ever seen in my, as you can see, many years of running businesses. And basically, on the Internet, we know every shopping experience our customers have had. And we've been in business for about 6 years, $120 average order, 30 SKUs per order. And today when they come on the site again, we can actually database manage that whole relationship while they're shopping with us and put on the cart page what we call your favorites, which is a suggestion of 5 items that they've ordered frequently in the past, but not on that order.
So in other words, giving them that kind of personal service based on that database that you have on each customer.
That's right. And in today's world where basically everyone's suffering from the same bad economy, it takes this kind of an effort to give your customers something extra, to keep them engaged in a way. We've been growing right through this whole economic period. We didn't make money. We had a sort of a long gestation period until the last year, and we've been making money also steadily now.
All right, we're going to continue the conversation. We're going to find out if investors can get engaged with FreshDirect. I'm going to talk more with CEO Richard Braddock, find out if an IPO is in their future. This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pim Fox. I'm speaking with Richard Braddock. He is the CEO of FreshDirect.com, one of the largest online meal and fresh food service companies in the United States. The company currently has over 250,000, well, companies, and well, I don't know what that means. It has about 250,000 companies and has begun to make money even as the economy soured. I'm assuming that that is customers. You've got how many customers do you have right now, Richard?
I think probably that the 250 number is roughly our revenue now.
250,000
250 million.
And what kind of profits are we talking about there? Can you give us an idea?
We're a private company, so we're solidly profitable, but we haven't disclosed that number.
All right. Are you going to disclose it? Are we going to get some kind of S-1 filing anytime 2009? I'll even give you 2010. Are we going to get an IPO for FreshDirect.com?
Well, we have earned ourselves the right to think about our future, first of all, I'd say. We had 5 years that were financially difficult. The last year has been pretty spectacular, and we're running a great business today. We're solidly profitable. We have a great business model, and we are certainly, while we've been very comfortable staying in New York to get the business exactly right, we're going to be spending the second half of this year thinking about expansion opportunities. And we have multiple possibilities. Everything from what you mentioned and to simply expanding to other cities and doing it with private money or whatever. But what we feel good about is we have a very proven business model today. We know how to make money. We know how to serve customers and keep them happy. And so we have the components put together now.
Let me put it to you about the expansion of the customer experience, because it's not just selling fresh produce, it's selling prepared meals.
Yes.
Give us some idea of the margin difference between one or the other, and is there an area that you would like to focus on in the future?
Well, first of all, we don't view the expansion of our business in that respect financially, because our job is to serve our customers across the whole range of their needs, but hopefully with innovative solutions like the 4-minute meal. But our margins are very good. Our margins are in the range of 45% off the top line, and that's largely because with a centralized capability with which we both create many of our foods, like the 4-minute meals, and also control and distribute, we have much lower scrap than the normal retail grocer does. Probably worth 5 percentage points of total revenue in terms of a quote-unquote savings to us. So we have some real inherent strengths in our model.
So just a lot more efficient in terms of the amount of food or the amount of food products or things that you just end up throwing away compared to what a normal grocery operation has.
Yes, and the other thing is we're very comfortable with our brand, and we are very happy to share our brand with others. So when we have a 4-minute meal relationship with Tabla, Danny Meyer's really hot restaurant, Indian restaurant, we're very happy with that, and there's room for both of those brands to help our customers feel they're getting a better deal.
All right. I want to thank you for your deal, for sharing your thoughts on FreshDirect. Thank you very much, Richard.